What up? It's your boy, COH Hoe here, bringing you a 2v2 on Semosky. Got blue team on the right here as
German,
USF
ready for
and
action.
Soviet,
Light
and
trucks
red team
ready to
on the
deploy.
left, OKW and
Rifle
United
squad
Kingdom.
ready for action.
Would be nice if they were both Axis, so I could say Axis and Allies, but it is what it is. Pretty standard starts here: riflemen, combat engineers, conscripts. Tommies here are not capturing the 2 points here, pushing really far north. Storm Pioneer on the front line, going for the fuel. Volks going for the back.
We got a rifle squad. waiting
US
for
pushing
orders.
straight into the center here. Combat engineers stopping to cap here and then move up. Second combat engineer in the build. Volk's not going for the capture on that. Maybe going to get the 3rd Infantry Squad. Oh, nope, heading back. Should be okay by the time they capture this. Might have that. First shots fired here. Combat engineers against Tommies. Tommies should win that. Ideally at longer range. Pushing for the building. This building only has one window here though, so only one Lee Enfield against the 4 Mosins. Pushing up, probably a good idea. Machine gun, firing some shots, but not getting a whole lot done there. Got a lone conscript, Boris here, the hero of the Soviet Union, pushing up. And getting killed. There's the rest of his squad, coming to avenge him. Storm Pioneers making contact with the Riflemen, Riflemen backing up.
The new platoon command
Green
post
cover
is
here,
ready.
and rear echelons here probably chip in, and they do. Riflemen keep moving. Storm Pioneers backing up. It's a 2v1 now. Boats gonna reinforce them. Molotov flushing the Tommies out of the building. Soft retreat though, doesn't pull back. Combat engineers really low and go down. Getting in the building, but like I said, just one window there. Not a great building. Pushing up in the negative cover there. Sitting in the negative cover, really risky. Lots of M1 Garands here chipping in. 3v1 on these Volks. Tommies whittling away at the conscripts. Again, not a great building. From that angle anyways. Rear echelon pushing up. Didn't pull back these low riflemen. Volks getting in the building, pretty strong spot. MG here in the church can probably capture this while nothing's threatening it.
There's a shiny new
Fall back.
officer and gentleman ready to go.
Getting up close here. But with these Storm Pioneers, these guys are going to have to get out of here. Captures the fuel, which is really good now, so the blue team doesn't have any fuel income. Looks like the conscripts there just
RE sappers
fight to
reporting
the
in.
death. Rear echelon barely making it out of there. Super risky here with this low rifle squad to decap the fuel. You know, because they do have to retreat. Lots of negative cover to run and a really long path. Especially with these Storm Pioneers here, really risky. And yeah, gets out of there. Riflemen here just sitting around waiting for the ambulance. Might even soft walk these guys back to the ambulance to heal up, keep them on the front lines. Officer out, going for the top point here. And Tommy's taking up the building. Again, the building from this angle, much more formidable with the 4 windows. Volks pushing across. Riflemen in combat here, so they're not going to get healed. Oh, these guys, really risky. Still didn't retreat with them. Could get the wipe here if these guys stop and shoot. They target, but just around the corner. Lucky to get out of there. Maxim coming to evict the Tommies. So yeah, good that the red team is denying this fuel, but it's not connected. They see these aren't connected here, so they're not actually getting any of the income. I suppose denying it, you know, just as good. But if this point was captured, they'd have double fuel income for quite some time here, which would be really strong. Captain on the field with the bar.
Infantry
Storm
ready to
Pioneers
spot and attack nearby
reloading.
enemy vehicles.
And the negative cover there. Yeah. It's down. Backs up with the ambulance, much safer there. Maxim chipping away. Good to keep these guys, you know, they'll bleed a little bit, but they will buy time. Oh, another really bad retreat path going through the center. Second squad down. The captain here, he's got a Thompson machine gun and a bar. Lots of firepower. And Volk's here standing in negative cover. Or that one was anyways. Pretty bad. We've got a mortar for the Soviets. Tommies finally get out of there. Good job holding this point though for a very long time. Finally comes up with some engineers. Got a mortar pit down. Maxim's still in this building. Could push up here. That would be threatening the ambulance and a lot. Cavalry rifleman.
We got orders coming.
Submachine gun. Assault squad. Captain moving up, taking it. Looks like. Now the Maxim being in this building isn't bad because obviously you know the machine gun only needs one window to fire, so that's not a terrible choice. Rear echelon pushing really far up, going for the fuel.
Heavy machine gun
The
team
red team.
prepared for combat.
Prioritizing getting this fuel over capping these 2 points, which you know, it's a choice you make. This building, like these small buildings, these sheds are almost never worth it. There's no building, no window to shoot out of this side, and those 3 guys, pretty risky. Needs to get out of there. We've got Tommies pushing up. Calling in the base artillery on this building, trying to get the Maxim out of there. These guys staying way too long. That's a lot of Americans with firearms. Maxim, pretty risky staying in that building. Does get out. Whoa, just in time. Other Maxim pushing up here, but no infantry support. These guys put the hurt on. Should be able to wipe that. Rear echelon didn't get the capture, they got forced off.
One of our machine guns has been silenced.
Maxim goes down. Flamethrower could do pretty well as the infantry is very bunched up here. Flamethrowers do area of effect damage. But a lot of Sten guns. And yeah.
Brave infantry have made the ultimate
Maxim
sacrifice.
sets up really good, getting out of that arc quickly. Does suppress the officer. 2 squads here capturing. Cavalry riflemen pushing in, but that's not a fight they want. Maxim looks like it retargeted to get the suppression on the Tommies, and the officer moves up. Could get close, maybe go for a Gannon bomb. Decrewing weapons when there's lots of infantry around, generally not worth it. Oh, calling in another artillery barrage. Really using this artillery against the team weapons is good. Meanwhile, really quick Panzer II. That was the the fuel advantage that the red team had. Is an anti-tank gun and lieutenant. No bazooka upgrade. No rifleman to get the snare off either. Artillery coming in, but good relocation. Getting it back in that building. That's yeah. Negative cover here, pretty bad. Keeping the light tank on the front lines here, and yeah, way too low. Should have kept backing up. Storm Pioneers are really low too, and Captain just laying it down with that bar, doing lots of work. Quiet on the northern front here. Just holding the fuel, which is good, I suppose. Beaufort is down as well. Does have the victory point, which is good. Vickers hasn't done a lot, and that's a lot of resources just sitting here. Storm Pioneers forced off. Yeah, the Captain, vet 2 already, 15 kills. Quiet over here.
Right, chaps.
9 kills, the officer putting in a lot of work there, and the coordinated fire, only 45 munitions, which is quite good. With that light tank going down though, the USF able to push through here, putting down some landmines on the bridge. Good spot. These natural choke points for vehicles, always a good idea. Anti-tank gun coming to reinforce the center. Low conscript squad. Gonna probe the lines over here. Really low, only 3 models though. Captain, again, trying to go for this fuel. Machine gun, gonna force him off though. Does get out of range in time. Rifleman coming to help out. Infantry section getting to cover. They get a rate of fire bonus when in cover, so that's good. These riflemen, I don't think they're in the green cover. They should move up a little bit. Captain gets pushed up. Good reposition on the MG. Gets the suppression down. Force them off. Probably just gonna back up here. Brave conscripts here, taking the VP in the north. Not much holding it, so that's good. Rebuild on the Panzer II, which can be good. Like I said, the red team's has had good fuel early. T-70 for the Allies, or the Soviet Union. Second conscript squad coming in here, taking both these points.
Supply half track is ready for orders.
Fuel cache here, that's questionable. Generally with fuel caches, if you can put them on your cutoff point, here and here, is generally good so the enemy can't backcap you and cut you off. Machine gun, green cover, really good position here. One of the riflemen was outside of the green cover, so they get suppressed. Oh, cavalry rifleman though. Oh, it hits the mine, and it's the satchel charge, almost destroyed. These guys need to get out of here. Suppression on the rear echelon. Light tank starting to get out of the way. AT gun trying to move up, but not quite in range. Double mortar pit starting to lay in the hurt on this building. British pushing up. Ooh, really good grenade. Again, these small buildings, not generally a good idea to be inside of them. T-70 should see these guys off though, with no anti-tank weapons. MG laying into the fuel there. Ooh, getting really low on the officers. Gotta get out of there. One brave conscript. Yeah, see he's spoken. Maybe could have stuck around with the Tommies trying to finish off that conscript. Center, Royal Engineers. Very dug in, but not doing a whole lot. Ambulance has moved up here, got a major on the field. And with an anti-tank gun and a bazooka, should be enough to see that Panzer II off. I think it's risky. T-70
Shock
here.
troops have arrived.
Shock troops on the way. Angry PPSH dudes. Panzer II pushing on the right side. I don't know if that was spotted. You can't hear vehicles though. Anti-tank gun moving, not set up. Setting up. Bazooka connects. AT gun backing up. Another bazooka. Oh yeah. Second Panzer down. Storms in the negative cover there. Lieutenant does get forced off, and the fuel cache goes down. Again, really questionable with that.
A capture point is
very
under
brave
attack.
conscript. Gonna go for the point here. Mortar moving up. Dug in here. Still, yeah, I don't know about that. Captain trying to take a fight. Oh, drawing the attention of the machine gun here and trying to get flanked with the rifleman. But getting flanked by the Tommies. Should maybe just ignore them and push the... MG's falling back anyways, actually. Top. British move in, but the light tank seeing them off. And a Maxim. Oh! Officer went down. Frag grenade on the officer, and he dropped Vickers. It's unfortunate. Machine gun falls back to a very defensive location. Great arc on this. And flak going right down on the fuel. The building placement here, notice the gun is facing this way. Would probably be better to build it facing the other direction so the gun has less time.
Has gone static. HQ operations
Or
now
not.
underway.
Pardon me all the hell. Stormtroopers, I don't think they picked up that machine gun. Probably don't see it, and it's hidden in the bush. Mortar, seeing off the rifleman. Is that a barrage? No barrage. Forward assembly.
Task carried out as ordered.
And a retreat point. So again, strong point here. This Vicar hasn't done very much though. Good MG arc. Maxim, again, these little sheds are pretty bad. Unable to shoot this direction with machine gun. And look at how close those guys are. If you get a grenade in there, you might kill the whole thing. T-70 gonna go scout the center, looks like. 76 Sherman coming in here. 50 cal upgraded. MG spots the T-70. No anti-tank weapons here though. There is one here, but unable to shoot through the buildings. Getting a salvage on the wreckage. 76 going straight for this. If you can kill this before they get a tank out, it's quite the blow. MG in this... MG has just been really, really strong. Cavalry rifleman here, trying to get some done. 3v1 though. Yeah. 76 not winning that. And the machine gun in this building is going to be really hard. No mortar, no howitzer for the US. T-34 out for the north. Big group of infantry. Chasing down the Sherman. Tommy's pushing back the T-70. You don't want to stay in one spot for too long. Let them rotate anti-tank guns. This anti-tank gun should probably, be in an arc here just to cover this off. Royal Engineers with Piets though, good answer against the T-70. Yeah, MG in the building, just a huge pain in the ass. This forward retreat point though, really good. It saves a lot of time. Look at the distance required to go back to base here. Let's keep a really strong presence. Captain gets pinned down. Looks like pushing north here. Push on the right here at the same time. Spots the machine gun, but again, that building, the machine gun can't really shoot back. No anti-tank weapons here. Ooh, with negative cover on these Star Pioneers, really nasty. You gotta either move across or stay back. Star Pioneers go down. These guys get forced off. Big grenade takes out the Maxim here. I think the Volks Grenadier there also gets wiped. Does get the damage engine on the Sherman. And with that grenade and the machine gun displaced, we're able to take it out. Royal Engineers. Oh, they do kill the T-70 goes down with the Royal Engineers. Those Piets do a lot of damage. Building taking a hammering from... Yeah, that's one option is have your anti-tank gun shoot the building. MG does go down that building, collapses. Oh, Crushes might be able to see that Vickers. That would be awesome to have on these Stormtroopers. Preparing the tank and capturing the point, but pretty risky having them this far forward without infantry in front. Good nade, those guys were bunched up, but a good dodge. Really low on these guys, that's pretty risky. T-70 coming in to help him out. And kills 3 of his own. That was pretty unfortunate. 76 repaired.
Stick with me and you might just make it.
Should probably be repairing this. It's still pretty low. And that's what I mean about the gun having to swing like 180 degrees around. Doesn't always make a difference, but Panzerfaust. Get low on the Not much going on in the center. Lots of troops could come try and get, you know, cut off, especially with this anti-tank gun here. This just came and guarded the bridge. Probably killed the Sherman. One more hit, but not quite enough. Is building a tank. You know, might have been worth it to keep this around and just kill that to prevent the tank from being built. Of course, you can't know it's building a tank. So, and yeah, this anti-tank gun probably, maybe with the smoke, it would have been blocked. But Soviets retaking the north here. Absolutely brutal. Tons of shit dying. Tank, anti-tank gun in a good spot. Double mortars moving up. US moving up here. Does finish the Jagdtiger. Jagdpanzer, sorry. Should probably repair that while these guys are just sitting around. They could repair that. Tommy's healed up. Looks like they're going to come support on the right. A new 76 comes in, wipes that out. Again, wasn't prepared. Tommy's good push here though. Lots of light machine guns. Comet tank. Wow, pretty lucky with the 10s on that. Pretty even match.
Enemy is
Does
overrunning
bounce.
one of our capture points.
Bad retreat path. Should be on Prior's vehicles here. Just wasted a shot over here. That being said, Tommy's staying a little bit too long, punched up. Miss. Miss. Oh, another miss. Oh, Jagdtiger. Hits the mine. It's a light mine, so it's only temporary.
Now available for action.
But anti-tank gun set up here. 2 Shermans. A bounce with armor piercing ammo. Another bounce. Another bounce. A bit of a traffic jam though. Ooh, really low. Not sure where that shot went.
Incoming fire!
Mortars here, looking like they're... Oh, they cleared out the Vickers. Lots of damage. Really low, needs to get that tank out of there. And also kind of a bit of a roadblock you see here. Oh, the mortars and the incendiary barrage here. Just devastating against emplacements. That's what killed the Vickers here. Looks like everything's gonna burn down. Tank gun, taking quite a bit of damage. Really dug in here now north. Looks like a big flank by these cavalry riflemen. Yeah, sticking around for too long with the low tank. Is a Bren on the ground? I think a Tommy squad went down. Anti-tank gun gets pushed by the shock troops. The Jagdtiger also kind of sticking around for a little bit too long without infantry in front. But yeah, just devastating incendiary barrage here. Really clumped up with the emplacements. Looks like Sherman bounced on the side armor, but he's really fast right now. And yeah, with the anti-tank gun here, this center point destroyed. A lot of the armor, this building going down. No way to rebuild another tank. And that's gonna be it. Pretty good match, really bloody, a bunch of nice skirmishes here. Tons of buildings being destroyed and squads getting wiped in buildings. Definitely the negative cover here and the choke points. That's how Semosky kind of works. This forward retreat point helping a lot. This again being a good strong point, but not really using it to branch out and go left or right and help. But yeah, no, that was a good game, boys.